You gotta go out, Mick. Mick, come here, Mick. Mickey. She was just coming down the damn steps, or he was just coming down the steps. And he's probably going to go up there and find a place to piss. What's up, Joseph and Malthus? Anybody else? Anybody else is in my house and I'm in your house. But I just wanted to sport this shirt. I made this with fabric markers. And they're pretty cool. And you can get them at your local craft store, maybe Walmart. And you can do the front and the back. Because we ain't coming back once we go get the fuck up out of here. I know, right, love? Yeah, I was all gooned up. I ain't even saying gooned up. I was woke up. But these motherfuckers out there will tell you you're one of the Goonies. And I take that as a motherfucking compliment, because look what the Goonies did. They came together as one and united and got the fuck up out of that situation they were in. That, I guess it was like a cave scene, and it was a beautiful movie. These goddamn motherfucking pop-ups. I know. Yeah, Lilith, have you ever been in a cave where you're crawling on your hands and knees and slithering like through this little tight ass passage where you think nobody has ever been there before, but you want to make your way? That was always my mind frame when I went caving. That's what kept me insane, because I was a pretty fucking close claustrophobic individual, but I knew in the end, at the end of that tunnel, there was going to be a huge opening, and with beautiful stalagmites and stalactites. Oh, and you appreciate and adore it. It's like you have a connection with your mother goddess, and that's what it felt like. I was crawling through the vagina hole, pretty much. That's what it's like, honestly. It's like I was a sperm cell going through my mother goddess, the creator of that hole. And when I got to the Holy Grail and saw the magnificent beautifulness of it, it felt like an orgasm. And I'm not a pervert. I'm not coming on here and saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying it's a Europhobic feeling when you get to the back of that cave and see the beauty of it, and especially where nobody has ever touched foot or touched anything in it before. And sometimes you just want to peek your head in and say, nah, I'm not going to go in there and walk all over these crystal lights and stalactites and knock down stalagmites just so I can fit in there to go further. No, I'm going to stop there and enjoy that beauty because I've been in that predicament and I've seen where people knock down the stalactites and the stalagmites just so they could fit through there and crawl through there and see further through there. That means you're not supposed to go any further. You you've done your caving for that day. Don't disturb it because there's something beyond. There's yeah. Actually, hold on now, Lilith. This is Jesus Christ. This is from a stalagmite that was formed in a cave in Virginia that I explored, and it's this thing's probably about, I guarantee you, like 20 pounds. It don't look heavy, but believe me, it's solid. But I took this out of I backpacked this out of a cave in Virginia, and I was probably about 3 miles deep into it and had to lug this out. But it's pretty fucking cool. I got clay at the bottom just because it has this spot over here where it dips in and it sits pretty solid. Yeah. That's a creation of your mother goddess right there in plain sight. That's what she can do. She's the creator. That's for sure. She can create anything and everything beyond belief and beyond repair. And if you haven't showed her, sorry, I'm picking up pieces of this clay, but if you haven't showed her your proof of life, then you're not going to gain favor of her creator. That's for fucking sure. Lilith, I don't know. I think we already sent some. We already sent some jewelry off to you, but it's no big deal. I hope they enjoy it. But text me or email me and give me your new address, and we'll be more than happy to send off your package. My email is at blkeefer420@gmail.com. And my phone number is 301-302-4636. You can text me, and we'll make sure if you didn't receive it, but believe me, we'll make up for it triple times the size, just because maybe that wasn't meant to happen. But You know what, Malphus, I've been up to? Sitting around and we're in the slumps right now. I mean, I'm talking about me and my family. We're kind of in the slumps. You know, we're kind of in that confusion state because we got to get the fuck up out of this place soon. And we got 6 dogs, and we're trying to figure out the whole goddamn situation, where to move to, and find a place to rent that accepts that many pets with the room. But I know life throws bullshit at you, and you always kind of dwell on it, and that dwelling really gets you to the well where you're gonna hit like the oil, where everything's gonna be fine. It's like, holy shit, I finally got the oil. It's, I don't know, but Lilith, me either. Did you work today at Value Silly, Lilith? I know, Malphus. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. This whole place is ridiculous. Hopefully, when I get back to work, it ain't going to be some working with the public job. That's for sure. I'd definitely rather go into like a factory, a noisy ass factory where people don't really want to talk, and you have your own little station. Or maybe I would even branch out even into construction, because you have your own little shovel or your own little device doing your own little job, and you ain't got to deal with the motherfucking public. Because I can't deal with these zombies. I don't know how you do it, honestly. I guess Newhouse, you talking to me? No, it ain't no water fountain. We got one up. We got one up in the kitchen though. We get distilled water by the 5-gallon containers, and you stick them on a spout, and then you pull that spout down and put your cup under it and drink it. Like, I had to explain that, but that's the only water we use is distilled water. Do you work, Malphus? Yeah, if anybody drinks water straight out of the fucking spigot, I would suggest to stop immediately and stop decalcifying yourself. I mean, I guess you can get it out of but we get it out of the spigot, but most of the time we just get gallon jugs and boil water if we have to have spaghetti or boil noodles or something. But most of the time we don't even use the fucking spigot. The only time we use that is to do our dishes. But I wish we could afford just to do away with the city water, period. But it just costs too goddamn much. And who can afford that anymore? And even if you can find water anymore, did you ever have natural spring water, Lilith, coming straight out of the mountain? I have, and it was so cold. That water that came out of that mountain, it was a hole coming out of a rock that would shoot out and down into this like little area where you could hang out and swim and soak your feet if you wanted to. But the water was so cold and so amazing and refreshing. I've never had anything like it. And it was really actually natural spring water that our mother goddess was spitting out. And and if you can find a place like that, it's rare and it feels really good. The taste is really good. It makes you feel really good. And it wakes your motherfucking ass up. It'll be the coldest ass motherfucking water you've ever tasted in your life. That's for sure. I know, Lilith. It just it, it just feels like this light, cold, lightning, comfy feeling going the whole way down your goddamn body and comes right back up, and it feels like you're on top of the motherfucking world. That's for sure. And I wish I knew where this place was. I know kind of where it was. I know it was in near Rockville, Maryland. And it was off to the side of a popular park. So if you can do your research and find it, if you live in that area and go find it, that'd be good. But I think I am because it's really not even that far from me, and I like to take my family there so we can soak and bathe in our natural mother's water. And drink from that bathing pool and just become whole and full to bring forth heaven on earth. And I got him to smoke Joseph. But I never got him to spark fire. I got him to I twiddled them together until it started smoking, but I could never get that damn flame going up. But I hear you have to just like kind of add a little bit of hay and stuff, but I probably didn't have the right shit. Sup, Zeus? How is it in Canada tonight? Canada it up tonight. Yeah. Shit. Lilith, I will never do that again. The last time I used gasoline in a motherfucking match, I almost went up into a bowl of fire. Ain't no way in hell. Damn floods. Motherfuckers. That's why I'm bald up here, because I caught on fire and I had a whole makeover done. This is really not even who I look like. This is just all plastic surgery. And this is glued on hair on the side. No, Malphus, I'm just kidding, brother. I'm just joking around. You gotta be careful what I say, because you can't believe it. The Jason. I just gotta get rid of this motherfucking bullshit back here and shave it, and then I would look like Jason. Has he came out with any movies lately? I ain't heard or not. Well, we don't own a TV, but I ain't heard nothing from that motherfucker. But I know he was a good actor. I liked him. My wife liked him too, of course. He wasn't a bad looking guy. If I was gay, I'd probably hit on him, but I ain't gay. But I'm just saying he's a nice looking guy. If I see somebody handsome or a pretty girl, I'll mention it. But I ain't shy about either gender. It doesn't mean anything. I know, Zeus, you're funny. You know what that reminds me off of? When you said that, Zeus with the tiny head with hair is off that, when they were out of that movie Beetlejuice, where that guy, he had a big body and he had a shrunken head. His eyes were popping out and they were waiting to go into that waiting room, whatever it was. Y'all are funny as shit. Damn. That's why I like coming on here and hanging out with y'all. Y'all make me laugh. I enjoy it. Shit. Well, I guess I'm gonna climb off here. If anybody wants to hang out, see, I smoke cigarettes and I'm having that nicotine fit, and I want to go smoke a cigarette and probably grab a fresh beer. But if you all want to hang out later, I mean, it's only 11. It's 11 o'clock here, but I'll hang out. I ain't got nothing going on tomorrow. I know, Joseph, they're gone. I mean, they're not gone, but they're upstairs. They're napped out, wore out, passed out, hogging up our bed. So I'm only going to have about this much space when I climb in the bed, and sometimes I even have to um, I have to put a foot on the off the bed and have it my foot on the floor hanging off just so they have room, because we usually have about 4 dogs in our bed, and we only got I think it's a maybe a queen. Yeah, it's a queen size bed, but me, my wife, and 4 dogs share it every night. Fuck. No, fuck that. They should be on the fucking floor, Lilith. Fuck, you guys crack me up. And yeah, when you have enough of them, it definitely smells like slobber dogs. Yeah, because they even Boomer and one of the Jack Russells put their heads right up next on the pillow next to our motherfucking heads, and then they sit there and snore and just it's crazy. But I don't know why I got on that rant, but I guess I just had to get it out. But fuck that. They be on. We got beds all through the house, but shit, the motherfuckers don't sleep in them. I mean, during the day, of course, when we're up, they'll take a day nap. That they do. Zeus, you're absolutely right. That's all our dogs do is sniff each other's motherfucking asses. But oh, you had a sleeping bag. What, he crawls in it? I ain't been in a sleeping bag forever. What do you mean, like a trash bag? Damn. I'm sorry. I hope it was natural causes. How old was he? That's a good one, Zeus. Was he old? We lost a couple dogs. Nah, I think it was just, well, I lost 2. But Worst was it. The other one, I was a kid, so I didn't give a shit. Dang. I know. I cried. We cried for days after we lost Chester. But just like us, everybody gets old and get and dies eventually. You're either gonna, like Mark Brown says, you're gonna die of your own stupidity or old age, and that's why we come on here and to spread this truth, to bring forth the 144,000 before we have to expire, because I do not want to come back here again. And I know you all feel the same goddamn way. And it might just happen this Brown. I'm only 47 at, I think 47 at this time. But I don't plan on growing old and dying, or I know I'm not going to get no sickness or disease or cancer or anything like that, because I done showed my creator proof of life. But I just don't want to grow any older. I mean, if I have to, I will, but I just don't want to do it no more. And I know, I know you guys don't either. You feel the agony of this energy, especially with this fake ass fucking disease going on now, this pandemic, just to add to the horrific atmosphere that we have to reside in, is all I can say. I mean, I really don't even exist in this atmosphere. I just ride in it. And I'm going to ride the fuck up out of here. Now, it's upsetting even when you lose any kind of pet. I had hamsters, mice, guinea pigs, and it's upsetting when you lose them. It's and if you ever want to get a really cool pet, get a chinchilla. Um, I've had them ever since I was a kid, and they'll hang out and run around, jump around, and be cool, but they chew on shit, chew on cords and wood and stuff. So you got to watch them, but you can train them. They'll listen to you. Absolutely. We're here for each and every one of us. Like I said, yeah, let me type my phone number so you can text me or call me anytime. Yeah, if anybody ever wants to just talk, chit chat, or text, or send information over the phone, because that's another way of this communication that we're gonna um, use advantage of, because they thought they were going to use it to break us down and just fuck us over and distract us, keep us separated with the cell phones. It goes further. It just goes on and on and on, folks. And if you can't see it, you can't feel it, then you're part of it, and you're not meant to. Thanks, Mouth. Thanks. Um, but I think I am going to get off here. It's Sup, Tiff. Man, I tell you, you make the most beautiful cakes ever. I can't believe you're not like have your own shop. I mean, what Rex does with his woodworking and you do with the baking and stuff. You guys have beautiful talent, beautiful art skills, and beautiful parts from your creator. And I haven't found my talent yet. I guess it's never too late, but I will. I know. Lilith, you should see this birthday cake she made. Holy shit. I wanted a slice this big because I ain't had something that sweet and being even vegan at that um in a long, long, long time. It just I could actually taste it in my mouth when I saw that picture. Uh, Elmer Fudge. I'm gonna change my name to Elmer Fudge just for you. No, you will someday. Don't, don't. You wish for it, it will happen. I guarantee you. You have beautiful talent, and if somebody doesn't appreciate and pick up on that, then they don't deserve you. And just keep that head up. I don't know what I mean, your plans are, but I guarantee you, if you keep doing what you're doing and the word gets out, it, it you'll be spreading icing all over cakes all day long, and people be appreciate that that selflessness that you put into it, that pure intent into it. Because when you cook something and you're angry and mad and or frustrated, it's going to taste differently. But if you put love and joy and time and precious, selfless energy into whatever you cook or bake, it's going to be a completely different taste. It's going to be magnificent going through you. It's not going to be bland, because I've been down that road when I used to cook, and I notice a difference. But my daughter cooks a lot now, and every meal is just absolutely appealing. Absolutely. But I'm going to jump off here because my throat's really dry and I'm getting hoarse and it's a little sore. But I appreciate and adore you all. Thank you for hanging out, and we will get to the Holy Grail. And I just love hanging out with you guys. This whole comment section over here could be blank, and I'll feel we would feel the energy just coming through the Ethernet. As long as you're as long as you knew who was on here, maybe you didn't even have to know that. But as long as there was a little icon over there, I would feel what you all are speaking and feeling, and what your intent is. That's for sure. And that's all that matters. But good night, folks. Appreciate